Hi Fit family, I'm here in my kitchen today because I wanted to show you a quick and easy way to add one thing to your day that will enhance the nutrition that you add to your body. So, I've talked about my green smoothies. Well, today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make it. So I have here my blendTec blender, which is what I use now, but I did start off with a nutriBullet. The blades in this are sharp enough to grind the flax or chia seeds. So either a blendTec, VitaMix, or nutriBullet will work. If you don't have either of those types of blenders, you can use a coffee grinder to grind your flax or chia seeds before you add them. Right before you add them, you want them freshly ground. Don't buy them already ground; they've already lost nutrition. And that's the same reason I use my freshly picked greens from my hydroponics in the winter and from my garden in the summer, because when you pick the greens fresh, like my beautiful curly kale and my spinach that I have in here, along with a little romaine that's just starting to get large enough to pick, it's the most nutrient dense. When you get it from the store, which, sometimes we have to do. I like my Organic Girl Super Greens mix because it's got a nice combination of chard, tatsoi, and arugula and spinach in here. So, this is a nice blend. You can just take it, put handfuls, make it about 3/4 full in your blender. And that's good too, but again, it's not as nutrient dense. Not all of us can grow our own greens, but I'm trying to year round, just so they're the highest nutrition I can get. I also have some celery that I'm growing from my fall garden, and it's under grow lights right now, but I'm gonna transplant it back in the garden and let it reach its full maturity. But the baby greens, celeries are great to add. You have cucumbers, anything like that, collards. For your greens, you want that 3/4 of the way full. And then after that, I add my superfood vitamins and my flax seeds. So I make these in these 8-ounce jars 7 days at a time so that I don't have to do it every day. Because as you see, I have a lot of supplements that I add, and these are all organic whole food supplements that are plants that your body recognizes, not synthetics. There's a big difference. Synthetics are not the full component of the fruit or vegetable that it's derived from. Your body may not recognize it, and it may actually cause harm and clog your arteries. Plus they're made with toxic chemicals and petroleums. So I choose my Dr. Katie's Organics, and also I trust Dr. Mercola's products. They're well tested. I sell Dr. Katie's products. You can go to my website, Pure Fit Joy, if you're interested in looking into these. They are the best, absolute best. And what I have in here is 1 scoop of protein powder, which is only 21 grams. That is all I add to my protein throughout the day. The rest I get from plants and legumes. You don't need more than that. People consume too much protein. It causes problems in your system so that your body can't fight off disease as well, because it raises your mTOR levels and your GFI, GF1. So in here, besides my protein powder and flax seeds, I have Tropical Digest, my B complex, which includes 1 through 17, the vitamin C, Vital Flow greens. I also have my fermented greens from Dr. Mercola, and I also add amla powder, which is an Indian gooseberry that is a tremendous amount of vitamin C, and I do that especially in the winter to keep my immune system high. And I also have calcium, magnesium, and metabolize, which is magnesium plus iodine. Since I eat mostly vegan, I need to add iodine, and the B vitamins are really important too. So I'm gonna just add all of these. You can see how easy when you prep ahead. It takes a little time the day you do that, but a time saver on those busy days when you have to rush out the door. So all finished. Then to that, I'm going to add water. You can choose to add nut milks or juices or green tea. I used to add green tea because it's such a nice benefit, but I drink more hot green tea now. So I'm just gonna go to the max fill line on this, and I'm gonna add a little ginger. I usually add broccoli sprouts, but I don't have any ready right now, so I'll make some. I usually have some all the time. And I'm gonna add a banana and frozen blueberries. So 25% is gonna be, excuse me, I gotta get a paper towel. 25% is gonna be fruit, 75% your greens, and whatever else you wanna add, like your supplements. But you can just put it all together in the blender. This is going to give you, at least, I mean, everybody's an individual, but for me, it's 75% of my nutrition for the day. And what's nice is you can take it with you. It's portable. Once I blend this up, I pour it in my glass if I'm at home and just get a smoothie straw and drink it. If I'm going out for the day or for a few hours, I fill 3 of these big glasses with a lid, and I put them in a cooler, and wherever I am, I have my nutrition with me. I'm not gonna make bad choices. I'm gonna have my good raw nutrients filled with enzymes and vitamins. Okay, so I discovered that I do not have the ability to edit out my blending section. So if you want to turn your volume down or fast forward this to skip this part, you know, feel free. It's going to be about 1 minute, and then I will taste my smoothie and show you how delicious it is. So cover your ears or turn down your volume. I'm going to turn this on. And it is delicious. I'm gonna grab a straw. So I love to drink my smoothie out of a straw. And I like to drink my water with a straw. I do use paper straws, but it just, you get more in quicker. And then you don't get the smoothie mustache. So here we go. You can see it's mostly dark in color, probably from the blueberries and the greens. But when I add the blueberries, and you can certainly add whatever fruits you like, mangoes, strawberries, you know, get creative, do a mixture. But it's all I taste is the berries and the banana in it. I don't taste the greens at all. It has plenty of liquid in it. If you let it set for a while, it will thicken up. You can always add more water, reblend it, or shake it. And there is your delicious smoothie ready to consume. And just keep pouring it, sipping it throughout the day. It gives you sustained energy and plenty of nutrition. plus the fact that it's already chewed up. Your body doesn't have to use energy to chew it. You're just going to consume it. It's going to go right to your cells where it's needed. And, you know, you may ask why we have to add supplements if we're eating all this wonderful, nutritious food. Well, the problem is our soil's depleted and we only get 1/10 of the nutrients out of the same fruits and vegetables that we did in 1950. So we have to supplement. We don't have a choice. You would have to consume 27,000 calories a day to get the amount of nutrients that your body needs. And there's so many of us that are nutrient deficient, and nutrient deficiency and inflammation are the lead causings of chronic disease. So if you're trying to reverse chronic disease or prevent chronic disease, we need to supplement. We don't get enough from even if you eat extremely healthy, we just don't get enough nutrients. So unfortunately, you know, we pretty much have to. So anyway, that's how I make my smoothie, and you can see how easy it is. It takes a little, you know, investment in equipment, but like I say, you can start with a nutriBullet. It's only, I think, $100. And this blender here was a little more expensive than that, $300 or $400, but you have to have the blades that are sharp enough to cut up your flax seeds. And flax seeds are important to add because that's a good source of fat, omega-3, and it's a great way to fuel your body. So start drinking your daily smoothie today and your body will thank you. And especially if you drink a couple a day. If you do breakfast and lunch with your smoothies, there's nothing else you can eat that's going to be that bad the rest of the day, because you're not going to have much room. Tell me, it's very filling. And what's nice is you don't get that sugar rush from eating high carbs and, you know, processed foods. You don't get the high and then the crash. It's a very jet fuel, even release that gives you lots of energy and vitality. So drink your smoothie, join me in being healthy, and have a blessed day.